Marques Brownlee is having the worst year of his entire life, starting out with charging way too much for a YouTuber product that is basically garbage, and then on top of that, literally committing a crime. If you don't know who Marques Brownlee is, he is a tech YouTuber with 19.6 million subscribers and has been on the platform for 16 years. It's an absolutely insane thing to see a giant bulldog of the entire internet go down in this way. But let's go ahead and start with why he is getting canceled to begin with. And the first reason he was getting canceled was for an app that he created called Panels. Panels is a wallpaper app that was basically there to just charge you money for art that you could set as your wallpaper. I know the obvious answer to this problem is screenshotting anything that is in the wallpaper app and just using it anyways. But Marques Brownlee was doing a good thing here by giving artists a platform to share their art in a wallpaper medium. It really works well with his brand, benefit the artist, it benefits him because he can make a little bit of money off of this. The only issue came when Marques Brownlee offered an annual subscription model in which you could download high-res wallpapers, ad-free, and exclusive wallpapers for $50 a year. People weren't mad that there was a subscription service. People were mad that they had to pay $50 to get in on the subscription service. $50 for any subscription service is pretty outrageous, especially when it's something like wallpaper app. I literally design my own wallpapers or just AI generate every single wallpaper I've ever used. It's not something that is hard to make. You sit down for 10 minutes, you set up your wallpaper when you get a new phone, and you're done. You never think about it again. $50 is a lot more work than that. And you can see this by everybody who commented. Honestly, everybody believes the same way as me. What's stopping me from asking AI to create a unique, high-quality one? Launching on iOS and Android at the same time as Elite. How do we submit, etc. It just wasn't a very fleshed out idea, especially for $50. It just wasn't great. And honestly, he did respond well. He said, okay, we're going to work on the subscription model. Okay, we're going to try to offer more value. We're going to try to offer this and that. We should try as a company to advance this idea. It's clearly a good idea. It's not very fleshed out. I'm done. And he did make it a lot better. Here is an example right here on my phone of him posting a wallpaper. This wallpaper is absolutely free of charge. If you click on this and then you click watch ad, you get an ad for the wallpaper and then you get to use it as your wallpaper. It's a very simple concept. He makes money off the ad. You make a new cool wallpaper with a bunch of widgets and you both benefit. And on top of that, he offered a cheaper subscription of $2 for no ads and a more expensive subscription of $12 for higher quality wallpapers, as well as premium, like only you can use wallpapers. It's a positive for both people. He reinvented his product, made it better. They now have to pay less. That's a good thing. That's learning from your mistakes. But in this next clip, it may seem like you really can't even learn in this mistake. So let's go ahead and watch this video in which he is in his Lamborghini speeding up to 96 miles an hour in a kids at play zone. This video is well edited and you're going to be able to see a lot of it, but I'm going to point it out as we go. We can see the second speed on the right side. So Lamborghinis include a second dashboard on the right side for whatever reason. I guess passengers can be even more passenger princess and tell you how to drive as well. But basically, there's a second speed right here. For whatever reason, if you don't see this one, and you'll want to keep your eyes on this for the whole time. Again, speed limit and school kids at play zone. He is already speeding 10 miles over the speed limit. And if you look right here, he decided to blur his speed that he is currently going. Now, first off, you're probably thinking, why the hell did he post a video of him driving in his car in a video about how his video gear is changing? I don't know either, but we're going to get to his apology in a second and we'll understand. 96 miles an hour. 96 miles an hour. I don't understand how going 96 miles an hour in a Lamborghini really tells you about your camera. Not going to sit here and pretend that I've never sped. I drive nice cars. I like having nice cars. I like driving fast in cars. But Marques Brownlee, you have more than enough money to rent out a track and do the same exact thing. And I'm sure he has at some point rented out a track or been on a track with a nice car like that. You are very, very rich. 20 million subscribers may not mean a lot for people who don't know a lot about YouTube, but that is, millionaire, tens of $1 million area. That is not a small, nuanced thing. No, he is in one of the largest, most well-paid YouTube categories of tech. And on top of that, he gets regular sponsorships. And on top of that, he has 20 million subscribers. That is not a small thing. And so whenever he was called out for this Lamborghini thing, because obviously people are going to call him out, that's the stupidest thing ever, he was then able to respond. And he responded with this: cut out the unnecessary driving clip that obviously added nothing to the video. I hear all your feedback on sponsored videos too. It's absolutely ridiculous. And there, you can also see somebody else's opinion on this online 2 days ago, just so everyone coming in late knows what happens. And then he goes over what we're talking about, and he's attempting to sweep it under the rug, it would seem. And that's when a lot of commentary videos jumped on to this topic. They jumped on without having a full apology. Luckily, I'm somebody who doesn't jump onto things anymore because I learned a mistake, because one time I have jumped onto topics having this guilty until proven innocent mindset, when in reality, it's innocent until proven guilty. So let's go ahead and look at his apology and see if that changes our mind at all. Last video, I did something pretty stupid. You might have already seen it, but maybe not, so I'll address it here. There was a clip with the action cam of me test driving a car and going way too fast. Way too fast is an understatement, but absolutely inexcusable and dangerous to himself as well as the kids at play. I've since cut it out of the video with the YouTube's editor tool. I also understand that this looks like covering up, but I think it's the right thing to do. It is the right thing to do. Probably shouldn't have put it in the first place. There's no reason to leave that clip in. There's no reason to include it in the first place. And I would never want to make it seem okay by leaving it in the video. I'm well aware of the Streisand effect, and I know everything on the internet lives forever, but I think it's the best decision right now. All I can do is apologize and promise never to do anything close to that stupid again. That's a terrible example to set, and I'm sorry for it. So, do we think this apology is good? Let me break this down real fast. He did something pretty stupid. Okay. He cut it out. Okay. There's no reason to leave that clip in. Okay. And we get 2 sentences for the apology. What I'm seeing here, and I could be wrong, maybe other people don't see like that, but 3 paragraphs of an excuse, 2 sentences of an apology. What I would really, really like to see is not saying, oh, I learned from my mistakes, guys. I'm sorry. All guilt is absolved. No, I would like to see a honest, I am sorry. There's no excusing what I did. I'm going to work to be better. That's what I want. That's the tweet that I want. That's the video that I want. And I could be different from a lot of people, but I'm a very forgiving person. I'll still watch the guy. He makes great tech videos. Ultimately, this guy has actually been a fundamental issue or a fundamental watch list on if I'm going to buy something or not. I've watched a lot of his videos. Like, I've actually watched his videos when looking for a new phone. I won't not need that anymore because he's made a mistake. I'm not really going to trust his word nearly as much. Let me know what you guys think. But first, before we end the video, we're going to talk about the daily Bible verse, which is coming from Proverbs 11:25. A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. Reach out to me in my Discord if you'd like to talk about Jesus ever. Spread Jesus' love and go share this verse with somebody.